Why will a DPO, a CSP for that matter, do that to his workers or his colleagues? Like, my dad is dead.
I started married today, October 1999. 2004, Dide started police work. After the training, he moved to Ilimba, Abusa side for service there. I so love my husband because he's too hard working. He takes care of his kids. But me, since then we are moving on with our life.
On 11th of May, my mom received a call from an officer saying my dad had a fatal accident and is in a critical condition, that she start coming to Limba at Ajangbade. So immediately she left around 9. When she got there, she was told my dad is dead, that he was shot by unknown gunmen at a checking point in front of the station. So immediately she asked that, where did the bullet hit him? They were like, chest. So she asked that, how many are there on the checking point? They said 4, but he's the only one that was shot. Immediately she told them she wants to see the corpse. They were like, the corpse is at a morgue in Yaba. She was like, how is she going to identify the corpse? They're like, there's a document there that she should go. So they gave her an officer to follow her, which was Eko. So when they got there, they didn't allow her to see the corpse because she doesn't have the document. The officer that followed them, because my mom was already out, she was like, when he knew the document was not available, why did he follow her? He was like, man, no deal, no be make kill am, I don't know anything, no. Something like that. So the following day, they brought it around 12. When she saw the corpse, she was like, the story they said was very different, like they were like, it was on a checking point and was shot. When she saw the corpse, it was different. The bullet didn't penetrate through his shirt, it was direct to his chest. The singlet he wore was totally torn. His trousers was torn at the pocket side. His shoes were not properly worn and his eyes were even widely open. The position of the corpse was like a struggle. It wasn't straight. Someone on a checking point would stand up straight and would be well dressed. But the position was like there was a struggle. The hands were folded and the legs were not straight. So when she saw that, she was like, damn, something is fishy. After she left, she started receiving a lot of calls from unknown people. They were like, it is the DPO that killed my dad. And she was like, how come? They were like, everyone in the area knows. The following week, we saw another news contradicting to what they told her at the station, that it was unknown gunmen. The news we saw was like 2 deserted soldiers that shot him. And in the news, we found out that the DPO was saying the bullet also hit him, but it didn't penetrate, that it scattered his phones. We're like, why is the stories different? That was not what they told her. She went to Zone 2. We went together, so she dropped a petition for the AIG of Zone 2. The following week, we were invited to Zone 2. That when they saw the news, they were like, we should bring the newspaper, everything. And we took the picture of the corpse. So we showed them that they should look at the picture, something like that. So after then, the following day, they told us that the AIG wants to see us. And the following day, we heard that the CPA already transferred the case from Zone 2 to the state CID at Kpanti. So they invited us to Kpanti. We explained our own part. We left. Later, we heard the DPO was already arrested and the investigation is still on. We already went to Lasud for autopsy. They later did the autopsy. But the family started calling that we shouldn't do the autopsy. The family of the DPO started calling. They started coming to Ijebu. They went to the family house, my dad's family house. They went to my grandmom's church. Came to this place. They were like, we should stop. We shouldn't do anything, something like that. Started begging, and we were like, the case is not with us. It's with the government. A police officer with a police officer. So there's none of our business. We are not the one that arrested. It was the government that ordered the arrest. The family of the DPO of Yaya Muhammad Adeshino should stop coming to our house, stop going to our church. They should stop looking for us. We have no business, and nothing must happen to us, to my mom, me, and my younger brother. My mom told me when she went to the station the first day, they were like, they'll be paying 2,500 naira per month. Money for what? It's not even up to the money I collect from my dad per week. 2,500 naira for a whole family per month. That's heartless.
What I just want is that justice must be done on this matter.
The DPO is still in custody. Investigation is still ongoing.
Okay.
Yes, the investigation is still ongoing. The DPO is still in detention. I called the new DPO of the station.
Okay.
Since that DPO has been removed and placed in detention, we have to post a new DPO. So I called the current DPO to ask him whether there was any discussion between him and the wife as to maintenance allowance. He said no. If even summoned all the officers that to ask whether there was a discussion before he took over the station, and they said no. So I don't know who she's having that discussion with. I don't know who promised her any amount. I know the MPF is a standard organization with laid down rules. He is a serving police officer who died while serving, and is entitled to quite a number of benefits, including the burial expenses, which the MPF will pay. And all those things there are procedures. It's not the money anybody controls to open his drawer and give. There are documents that must be processed, because all this payment must come from the headquarters.
Okay.
So nobody will do any informal discussion as to any upkeep arrangement. That is not part of the laid down financial regulation of the MPF that we are practicing. So they are entitled to quite a number of benefits, but all of them need to be processed officially and will be paid to them officially.